All right, YouTube, what is up? And welcome back to Brute Strength Day 121. This training was a bit of a mixed bag of whatever. Um, was really late at night. I basically spent like 7 hours standing up watching the Danish Calisthenics Championship. Then got home to my dad's place at 7 p.m. Had some food, had a little bit of a nap. Yes, I had a nap at like 8 to 8:30, so late nap. And then I went training at the gym. So why is it a mixed training? Well, I managed to get the stuff I had to do, but I also knew that it was gonna be an easier training because, for example, the squats was the first week of the new block, um, and again deadlifts. I'm still just building up until it becomes somewhat hard. But for example, the 195 kilo deadlift that I did in the beginning of the video here was harder than I wanted it to be under normal circumstances. Like I had to move my trainings, my Wednesday and Thursday trainings. Those are usually on Tuesday and Wednesday. So I moved them both one day. So I did the Romanian deadlift set with the long pauses to failure just 2 days before, and that definitely took fatigue out of me. And also, just generally, as I've talked about in the previous videos, with the week before this or during this week being really stressful. So, despite actually like getting some all right sleep, actually no, for this training I didn't get all right sleep. Just forget what I said because we were out partying and stuff like that. We had a big party the day before at university, and then I got home at like 1, 2, something like that. I slept 6 hours only. That was what I had time for before going to the bus station and jumping on the bus and going to the place towards the calisthenics championship. So I was low on sleep, really stressful, been at a social activity all day, talking a lot with people, just standing up a lot, things like that. Um, so yeah, obviously not the best conditions, and I think during conditions like those, strength can easily be down by like 20%. Obviously, that is just a guess, but it wouldn't surprise me at all if this week 205 kg moved significantly faster than 195 kg did because it still moved pretty fast now that I look back at it on video, but it definitely felt harder than it looks. So after that, I did 2 sets of 5 and 1 set of 10 with 150 kg simply because I wanted to just like see like if I do a set of 10, will I feel any difficulty? And as you could see from that set, and if you go back, all reps move the same, so that is extremely easy for me even at this point where I'm not fully recovered. After that, I did 4 sets of 4 plus 2 sets of 8 with 110 kg for the safety squat, and that is just routine work at this point, nothing difficult. So it's more about being able to hit perfect form than it is about being able to get through at a certain RPE. Because when it's this type of a weight in the first week of a new block, it's hard to determine the RPE. So it's so low that I should be able to maintain perfect form no matter what. After that, I did leg curls, and I could feel like I was a little bit fatigued doing those. They were harder to get through than they should have been. Leg extension felt fine, and then 4 sets of 12 preacher curl felt pretty hard, as you can see here. Basically, all the way to failure. Maybe one rep in the tank, and I've done this easier before, and I should be able to do it easier again on the upcoming Saturday with perfect recovery. So yeah, like you'll see my trainings now for this week. Like I did 3 trainings, and they were all like a bit subpar in some way. And I don't think you should be concerned about just 1 week that is hard, because it's something you can't really avoid happening from time to time. Often you should probably adjust the load a little bit so you don't end up destroying yourself and going to failure, because when you're not getting enough sleep, when you're stressed, things like that, there's already an increased injury risk. So by going as hard, attempting the same weights, it's just gonna increase that injury risk even more. I know, like I was lucky that this week, for example, was at the beginning of a new block. So I knew I would be able to get through it, and even the long post, Romanian deadlift, I knew I should be able to get through no matter how fatigued I am, which I was. So if you have a stressful week like this, just really focus on doing the next week. Get back on track as fast as you can. Get enough sleep, 8-9 hours sleep. Eat healthy. Try to keep stress low. Don't worry about too many things. Don't spend too much time on your phone. Go out, get some sunlight, and have proper load management. And you should be back on track and stronger than before in no time, even after having a really dreadful week. Anyways, guys, that is all for Brute Strength Day 121, and I'll see you all for the next one, which is a really good training. I'm out.